What's good? It's your boy Fanon. I'm gonna talk a little boxing on my vacation. Finally got a little spot where I could talk, do a little live stream. I hope all is well with everybody. Nelson Nobles, what's good, man? Hadn't seen you in a minute, man. I hope all is well with you, man. Let me make sure that you can hear me for sure. Just let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to the Third Coast Sports TV. What's good, man? Cornelius Littlejohn, he said, "What's good? What up, Carl Burrell? Hey, man, I like that video, man. I see you putting them out. That's what's up." Yeah, it's me, man. Yeah, it's me, man. I'm on vacation, man, so I really couldn't get out, man. I couldn't get out, man. I can hear you now. That's what's up. Cool. Yeah, Dre from Virginia. What's good, man? Yeah, so let's just get right into it, man. You guys hit the like button on the way in, man. We got 50 people in the house. Man, I've missed this, man. I'm telling you, I haven't done a live stream in several days because I've been on vacation. I'm in by Virginia Beach, so I've been running around with my family and trying to slip in a video here and there. But I think we're gonna be heading home tomorrow, so I wanted to slow it down a little bit so I can talk today, man. So look, man, I'm getting a lot of messages from these from fans from the United Kingdom who are just basically signing up that they understand that this dude is acting real funny, man. And that's a good thing to see. I alluded to it in my video that I did. What's going on, Ryan Clark? What's good, Carl Burrell? Yeah, man. Much love in the super chat, man. Thank you, Andres Vasquez, excuse me. Man, let me know if you got a question or something from the super chat, man. I'd definitely like to give people value for doing that. Because, hey, man, we took these kids out. We actually took two kids from the inner city out here to Virginia. I'm telling you, man, it's like these kids have to learn. Some of these kids have to learn to be kids. Man, much love, super chat in the super chat. Ron Ficker said, "I'm glad you on for non-international salute." Thanks, man. Fahim Satur, what's good, man? But yeah, man, I'm telling you, I've been getting a lot of man. It's been really nice to have people from the UK that are saying, hey, man, they know what's going on because you never know, man. Oh, said UK, let's support Daniel Dubois. Yeah, I'm liking Daniel Dubois. He's over there on the other side, completely full of crap in Frank Warren. Oh, Catchline said, "I'm listening to your video on Gennady Golovkin Canelo right now." Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Reggie the Tree, what's good, man? How you feeling? For now, what's up, Mr. Escobar? He said, "What's up? I've been working like a dog, but it's always a pleasure to tune in." Man, hey, man, you and me both. But I'm glad you can, man. I'm glad you can. So anyway, man, what I wanted to talk about, man, is this Lennox Lewis also told Eddie Hearn that he needs to make the fight. That's probably the first. Well, I mean, I knew Lennox Lewis and Deontay Wilder were cool. And it was really nice to see. It was really nice to see Lennox Lewis there at the White House with Deontay Wilder representing Jack Johnson. I think that's a good thing, man. I think a lot of people, I don't know why they would get on Deontay Wilder for meeting with Trump for that. I mean, God dog, man, what's he supposed to not? I mean, it ain't like it's not like Obama was pardoned him. Anyway, man, it is what it is, man. Catchline Alexander said, "I'm glad to stream on my lunch break. Been going hard studying for my CCNA." Oh, man, that's what's up. What is that? Cisco Certified Network Administrator? Is that what that is? Cisco Certified Network Administrator? Hey, man, you about to make that good money, man. You get that done. That's what's up. They had a nice chat in DC. Oh, DJ7 said they had a nice chat in DC. That's good, man. Hey, man, I'm a Lennox Lewis fan. I became a Lennox Lewis fan. And see, Lennox Lewis is interesting, man, because it's not like I was, man, what did I miss? Oh, David, somebody said something. Yo, explain how AJ is ducking Wilder. Oh, sure, no problem. I'll explain that. He's not fighting him after having asked for exactly what it was that he wanted. But let's go through the timeline, and I really do appreciate that. Nelson, but before I say that, Nelson Noble says I've been low key studying for CompTIA A+ certification. That's what's up. Hey man, black boxing fans, salute to you as well, man. So let me explain exactly why I say that he's been ducking him. Okay, so the first thing that happened was that Deontay Wilder was invited by Sky Sports to watch the fight and call the fight um for Sky Sports against Joseph Parker. And before he even showed up into the country, Anthony Joshua said he wouldn't let him in the ring, right? Because he didn't want to hype the fight. Now, why wouldn't he want to hype a fight that he intends to take? Right? Why would he want to hype? Why would he want to hype a fight? Why would he not want to hype a fight that he's oh, there's absolutely no point explaining. All he's going to do is go to another comment section and play dumb. Yeah, pretty much. But let me just go through it quick. So that was the first thing. All right, because I wanted to do a timeline just to refresh people, because I know that there's a lot of people that come to channels that comment in other comment sections, and I just wanted to remind people of the history behind this. And so his question just allows me to do that. First thing is, he said he wouldn't let him come into the ring because he didn't want to hype a fight. That's telling you he didn't want to make the fight. Number two, he said if Deontay Wilder keeps yapping at the mouth and saying he wants to fight, maybe we'll just freeze him out. That was number two. Then number three, they offered Deontay when they were basically forced to make an offer. Actually, let's back up a little bit. Eddie Hearn got caught lying, saying that he had never contacted Deontay Wilder. That Deontay Wilder never contacted him, and then he had to step that back and admit that they had conversations about it, and that Shelly Finkel had talked to Barry Hearn, and they said and Eddie Hearn and Shelly Finkel had a conversation, right? And that Eddie Hearn promised to send the financials to him, and they never did. So Eddie Hearn never sent financials for a fight when he said he would. So does that make you think that he wants that fight? No. Anthony Joshua won't let him in a ring to face off because he doesn't want to hype a fight. Doesn't that sound like he doesn't want the fight? Third, he says he might freeze him out. Doesn't that sound like he doesn't want the fight? Then when he's pushed into a scenario where he's got to make an offer, he offers $12.5 million guaranteed. Not guaranteed. 12.5. Yeah, it is guaranteed actually, but 12.5 million flat fee, which means there's no upside for him if the fight is huge. And Eddie Hearn says that he thinks it's $100 million pound fight when he's trying to sign Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder won't sign with him, so he offers him 12.5, which is 87.5% of the projected 87.5 to 12.5 split. When have you ever, and it's a flat fee. It's not even, it's not even an 88 12.5. It's no greater than 12.5, which they assume is an 88-12 split. But if it goes even higher than that, it becomes a lower and lower percentage as it goes on. So, no, Anthony Joshua's not dumb. I mean, Deontay Wilder's not dumb. Al Heyman's not dumb. Shelly Finkel's not dumb. So, there again that Eddie Hearn made an offer that he thought he was going to refuse. Then Anthony Joshua asked for $50 million guaranteed and says that he'll take the contract tomorrow. He gets $50 million and then doesn't take the fight. Doesn't agree to what he asked for. What else do you need? Who's ducking? Why? If he was ducking, what's going Mike Biggs Boxing? If Deontay Wilder was ducking, why would he offer him $50 million? Because he thought, what is he trying to lowball him with $50 million offer? It just makes no sense, man. Okay, it just makes no sense. And now you're hearing conversations about how, really Anthony Joshua just wants it in the UK. But here's the thing. The fight was always supposed to be in the UK. Every conversation we had until Deontay Wilder offered $50 million, all the stuff that took place before was for a fight in the UK. Deontay Wilder's been said he would be willing to fight in the UK, but for 12.5 million flat fee, 8.6 million, what is it? 8.6 million pounds. Come on, man. That's why I say he's ducking. Because he's doing everything he can not to make the fight, man. That's why. Junior the Truth, what's good, man? What's good? Armand Kirkland says purse bid. There can't be a purse bid for this. There can't be a purse bid because it's not going to be a mandatory fight, because purse bids happen for the when a sanctioning body asks for a mandatory or orders a mandatory fight, and the mandatory challenger or the two people who are the fight or who are ordered to fight can't come to a conclusion. Then they go, when the promoters can't come to an agreement, then they let it go for purse bid. In the unification fight, there wouldn't be a purse bid. Slick Eddie don't want to disclose those financials. Slick Eddie's just don't want that fight, man. Because he wants to come to the United States. Oh, Sal Gutierrez, once again, dog, you do not play with that, man. You said Wilder's wasting his time with AJ. Povetkin is ready and doesn't duck. Yeah, but he juices. But he juices. That's the problem. Seriously, though, man, I hope that it goes. I hope that he fights Povetkin right about now. I would love the Deontay Wilder fight, but I don't even know how it can be in the UK now, man. Oh, Deontay Wilder's brothers wins his professional debut. Cool. I recently saw St. Cruz and said, I recently subbed to Junior the Truth. Everybody needs to. Yeah, Junior the Truth got really good. Man, you got great graphics, man. I love your setup on your channel, Junior the Truth. Yeah, definitely subscribe to Junior the Truth. He's the moderator for the Smoke City Mobcast that takes place every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, what's blazing in sports? What's good, man? What's blazing in sports? Hey, man, I was just checking out your live stream, man. I was on the underside of it, but I saw I checked out your live stream, man. Good stuff, man. I see you in that boxing ring. What's going on, my lady Beverly Rose? Got your email. We will holler about that. Junior Truth, appreciated family salute. Yeah, man, you do good work, man. You do real good work. Look, we got 186 people in the building. Let's hit the like button or the dislike button. I'll take it. I know somebody's out there that don't like what they're hearing. Because I'm telling you that it's just beyond. Anthony Joshua ducking is beyond argument. It's no reasonable person can say he's not ducking that fight until he doesn't duck it. If he decides next week, hey, you know, we're going to take this fight. But God dog, man, you're trying to make Deontay Wilder take a huge pay cut, because that fight's going to do $100 million. That means Deontay Wilder's looking at $50 million for that fight. You know what I mean? So in order to go to the UK, you want Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua to take huge pay cuts? That's what I understand it, but it's just, man, what Eddie Hearn's doing, he's a piece of trash, man. I mean, it's just a trashy situation all the way around. Fahim Satur, Fanon, AJ is in a no-win situation. Povetkin is going to get grossly overpaid to keep that fight in the UK, and is going to make him look even more like a Wilder duck. Yeah, they would have to. They have to seriously overpay him, because otherwise he can't. I don't think he can win a purse bid against Rubinsky. So, and yeah, I don't think he can do it. So yeah, if he overpays seriously to do that, but I mean, right now, Fahim, there's just no way around him ducking. I mean, it's an official duck. I mean, if he fights somebody else, it's just absolutely ridiculous, man. Jakari Mackey said Wilder needs to just clean out the division and give Joshua no more options. I don't even know if that's possible, man. I don't know if that's possible, because he's going to have mandatories. He's going to have mandatories. But I'm going to tell you what's interesting. This is why I hope this thing goes to purse bid. I'm hoping that Povetkin goes to purse bid. Because if Povetkin and Joshua go to purse bid, then you're going to know how much money Anthony Joshua's making. Because I don't believe him. I'm telling you, man, in my experience, people that lie, and they both lie. Eddie Hearn lies like a rug, and Anthony Joshua lies. Both of those guys are prone to telling stories. So since they're both prone to telling stories, they could be lying about that money. And if they're lying about how much money he's making and what his purse is, it'll come out in that purse bid. It will come out in the purse bid, because for the IBF and the WBO, if it goes to purse bid, he gets X amount. And so the purse bid, what's his name? Eddie Hearn would have to at least make a bid big enough to make sure Anthony Joshua gets his purse right? Where he got, I think it's a 75, it might be a 75-25 split, right? So that means the guaranteed purse on Anthony Joshua will come out in the news. And that's what I'm hoping to see. Black Fight Fan TV, what's good, man? He said, what's up, homie? They don't care about Wilder losing. Who don't care about Wilder losing? Oh, wow, man. Adewale M says, hey, Fanon, greetings from Nigeria. What's good, my people? AJ is my Nigerian fellow, but he's a serious coward for this Wilder ducking move. Exactly, man. And I really, even more than hearing people from the UK say that, I really appreciate when people from Nigeria do. Because that's really is his home base. And it's just obvious what the dude's doing, man. Oh, so they don't care about losing money. Oh, they don't care about Wilder losing money. No, they don't care about Wilder losing money, without a doubt. But I'm just saying, as far as making the negotiation and wanting them to wanting the fight to be made. If you want the fight to be made, why would you suggest, number one, that both fighters take a pay cut? If you really want the fight to be made. You know what I mean? Because you hear people act like Deontay Wilder's ducking. Like Anthony Joshua really wants, what does he want? Does he really want all four of the belts? Does he really want to fight Deontay Wilder? Or does he really want to fight in the UK? I mean, all of these things are things that people have said that he wants. But in order of priority, what does he want most? Does he want all four belts? Does he want to fight Deontay Wilder, or does he want to fight in the UK? And unless something changes, the priority is obviously I want to fight in the UK first. Second priority is that I want to have all four belts. And third priority is I want to fight Deontay Wilder. And that seems to be some ass backwards priorities. The first thing should be that you want to be the best. You want to fight Deontay Wilder. And this is why I will say that. Because if you don't beat Deontay Wilder right now, you can't say that you're the best fighter in the heavyweight division if you don't beat Deontay Wilder to get the belts. If Deontay Wilder for some reason got stripped by the WBC for whatever reason, but Deontay Wilder's never lost in the ring, you can't say that you're the best heavyweight champ. You're not the best. You're not the best. You can't say that you're the best heavyweight just off of that. You can't. And the thing about the belts are supposed to signify who the best heavyweight is. You're supposed to be able to look at him, and the belts mean something. The belts mean that I am the champion, and being the champion means that I'm the best fighter. But you can't be the best. You can't be the best fighter if you haven't fought the best competition. The best guy there in Deontay Wilder, until Tyson Fury gets his stuff together, is the best guy. So if I had to say, what the priority should be, the first priority should be like Andre Ward said. You can't have somebody in the same division as me and you tell me that they're better than me and they don't have to see me. Now, Andre Ward didn't talk about the belts. He didn't say, well, if somebody else has a belt, I need to see that dude who's carrying around a belt, because you're not supposed to be having a belt while I have a belt. No, he said, you're not going to tell me that somebody's better than me, that I'm not the best fighter in the division. And if there is somebody that's in my weight division that's supposed to be better than me, then he's going to have to see me. And that's the attitude Anthony Joshua. If Anthony Joshua had that attitude, then, hey, man, the fight could be made, man. But I don't think he has that attitude. I think he wants the belts. I think he just wants the endorsements. St. Cruz says the best versus the best is all that matters. Fight. Exactly, man. AJ wants to be obedient to his masters at Matchroom. No doubt about it, man. 2-fight B-Sil, 2-fight deal. One in the UK, one in US. I don't see any problem. I do. I see a problem. First of all, they got to make the first in the UK, and they got to pay to do something that's reasonable. They got to make the fight. They got to actually make the fight to get there. And then, but making it, I don't care. Whatever. Make the first fight. Make the first fight. But when somebody just says something, when a dude just doesn't keep his word, why would I believe you? But honestly, man, at the end of really, Originally, there never was an issue about it being in the UK. When Deontay Wilder was first talking about making the fight, he was talking about making the fight in the UK. He wasn't talking about making the fight in the United States. The United States didn't even come into the consideration until Anthony Joshua put his foot in his mouth. God, dog, he put his foot in his mouth. When he says, hey, you give me $50 million, I'll sign tomorrow. And he didn't do it. Give me $50 million and I'll do it tomorrow is what he said. And he was saying that, look, we're going to be sending, and I just reviewed this offer that I sent Deontay, that we're going to send Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder, if this was an offer that I was offered, I would jump at it. When they said it's $12.5 million guaranteed, that's how they couched it. Flat fee, though. No percentage. $12.5 million flat fee. And Anthony Joshua would jump at it. So then after Anthony Joshua, the news comes out and a whole bunch of people are like, look, that doesn't make sense. You make it on a percentage deal. If this fight does $120 million, then Deontay Wilder is going to be leaving millions and millions and millions of dollars on the table. And Anthony Joshua is going to walk away with it, win or lose. So why would he do that? Then, so the response to that from Anthony Joshua was that, hey, I would take $50 million tomorrow. But they offer it, and he doesn't take it. Now it's about him wanting to fight in the UK in front of his loyal fans. He's a liar, man. That's just nonsense. Anyway, it is what it is, man. AJ is 28, Wilder's 32. Yeah, that's not much of an age difference. I don't think Anthony Joshua's that good. I think he's a very, very good fighter. I don't think he's a special fighter. There's nothing that I see in him that other than his size, that tells me he's as good as Luis Ortiz. I mean, from what I saw out of Luis Ortiz, I thought Deontay Wilder really did overcome something that was more difficult than Anthony Joshua. That's just my feeling, though. St. Cruz, it says 60-40 is fair, but Vegas with $50 million guarantee is better. Total BS. Ain't no doubt about it, man. Oh, man, Mr. Boxing Today says every time I try to do a commentary video on old boy, I can't get through it. F showing up at basketball games, F the Conan show, F taking pics at LAX, just fight Wilder. Damn, dog. Hey, seriously, you got Mr. Boxing Today going in like that? Mr. Boxing, hey, by the way, for people that haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Mr. Boxing Today too. The best heavyweight boxing channel on YouTube, without a doubt. Definitely subscribe to my man. Does absolutely great work. But that's what it is, man. Just come on, man. Maybe he figured like, hey, we'll just go to the United States and we'll start doing press tours there and we'll grow your name there and you won't have to fight Deontay Wilder. It's just silly, man. It's just silly. Hey, Mr. Biggs Boxing, if you drop a AJ video, make sure to tag it Coward. Man, honestly, oh, man. Oh, Dana Jones says, hey, Fanon, what's good? How was the vacation? I'm still on it. I'm enjoying my vacation as we speak. I finally got a situation where I could be on, where I could do a live stream, and I wasn't worried about the reception, but I'm enjoying it. My son and daughter, what's this? Something else came about. What is this? Oh, and okay. Dana White said he ain't never offered no $500 million to Anthony Joshua. For 9, it's Anthony Johnson. Man, this dude is totally ruined his reputation in the United States, man. Now you talk about a cat that had the world in front of him. Man, he did. He did have the world at his feet. If he could have came to the United States for $50 million and beat Deontay Wilder, come on, man. That dude would be making $50 million a fight for the rest of his life. He'd be making 36 million pounds for the rest of his life if he would have done that. But he doesn't believe he could do it. Or there's how many different ways, man? Oh, you're right. Ill Established 92 says AJ will never have a U.S. fan base. He's been exposed. Yeah, you're never going to duck this. Nobody's ever going to do that, man. If he doesn't fight, there's no way he'll have it. But, and he'll lose his UK fan base as well. What did Josh85 say that got him blocked? Let me read. Oh, Wilder fanboy, your channel's an absolute joke. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming. My frustration is through the roof, straight up. Old boy parading around like there's nothing else to prove. Yeah, he is. He's made it. He's made it, man. I'm telling you. He's made it. But oh, man. Hey, by the way, I do want to clarify something for people that say this is a Deontay Wilder fanboy thing. No, this is a anti acting a punk channel, because I've not really said too much about Deontay Wilder at all. It very much is what Woolbag says. Coogan Cassius is crying over Twitter over Wilder using this video where AJ talks about 50 million. Hey, man, what you crying about, dog? Don't stick it out there. That's reasonable use, homie. And Deontay Wilder doesn't have a YouTube page. That's reasonable use exception, homeboy. Oh my God, man, he's so mad. And he's so mad at me because I put that out there. I shouldn't have stuck a mic in his face and he says something stupid. I wonder if for now, you crazy, even the trolls can't touch you. Man, I don't give a half about those dudes, man. Get out of here, man. Look, I mean, not you get out of here, but come on, man. I couldn't care less about y'all. Not about them, not you. About them. Tell them talking crazy to me. Come on, man. Who cares? You guys are out there. They're out there trying to say that I'm not being a Wilder fanboy. I'm saying that that Anthony Joshua's ducking. Seriously. I just did a video earlier about Gennady Golovkin and what's his name? Canelo Alvarez. And I like Canelo Alvarez in the ring. I don't like Golden Boy Promotions. And I don't really care very much for Abel Sanchez and Gennady Golovkin. But I'm going to say what I think, that Gennady Golovkin is trying to pimp that dude for some extra money with all that yapping he was doing, complaining about him being on roids, but he still wants to fight. If you're that upset about him being on roids, go do what Oscar De La Hoya said. Go fight Deverenchenko for $1 million. And, stand on your pride. Otherwise, shut up and take what they give you, dude. 35, 65 is a good deal, man. It's not like they offered it like they gave Deontay Wilder offer like 88, 12, Anyway, I couldn't care less what them dudes got to say. Couldn't care less. They're trying to tell Lennox Lewis to get back in the museum. Yeah, it's whatever, man. But then I can understand them, seriously. I can understand them because they're supporting somebody that constantly makes them look stupid. At a certain point in time, you got to give it up. The dude making you look stupid from day to day. Right, for now, shut the fuck up and take the money. Exactly, Sal. I mean, Gennady's just shut up and take the money, dude. You ain't making that much money with anybody else. So go ahead and take the money. That's a fair deal. 65-35 is a fair deal. That's a fair deal. Yeah, Lennox spoke the truth. He did. Player was good, man. Anthony is not selling soul to you, U.S. fools. You don't delete this. Dang it, goddamn it. They never last. Hey, Mr. Canning, you about to get for that dummy, for that dumb stuff. He's not selling your soul to you, U.S. fools. You want those belts? You can get your devil souls over here and get your arse kicked. It's ass over here, man. We don't say arse. But anyway, he's not selling his soul. He doesn't own your soul. Isn't the belts? And Deontay Wilder already said he'd come to the UK. He said he'd come to the UK. It started off with the fight in the UK. It had always been a fight in the UK. But when Anthony Joshua asked for the $50 million that he got, you can only get $50 million in the United States. Anthony Joshua can't make 36 million pounds in the UK. It's not possible. You guys got a country the size of Florida. Come on, you guys are a state. I mean, you're a state. In the United States, you would be the size of a state. Your economy is the size of a state. It's just too small. There's not enough people. And thank God for you all. You've got some legislatures and some people there that are reasonable and won't let you guys get price gouged. You got $20 or 17-pound pay-per-views. That doesn't happen in the United States. We gouge people over here for every penny we can get. So there's not enough money to give Anthony Joshua that. So Anthony Joshua was the one that opened up the conversation about the United States. Anthony Joshua did that when he opened his mouth on Keegan Cash's whatever IFL TV and said he would take it tomorrow. When he told that lie, he opened that conversation. Before that, the fight was in the UK without a doubt. And Deontay Wilder said, give me 60-40 and I'll be in the UK. But then what happened when he asked for 60-40? He got 88-12 flat fee. Player said Texas is at least 2 or 3 times the size of it. Seriously, almost all of Europe almost can fit inside of Texas, dude. That shit is bananas. Almost the whole thing. It's crazy. Wow, Beverly Rose said Anthony Jenner. Hey man, I wouldn't be surprised later on if he does the clip the way he's acting. Hey, Daniel Dubois has more heart than AJ. I'm seriously hoping, man. He's got a promoter that'll make a fight happen too. John Hughes said the more this goes on, the worse Joshua's chances get because mentally this has to have an effect. Yeah, it's having an effect on my mentality. I used to like the dude. You know what's the truth? Myron Mangus, you know what's the truth for non-UK fans? Don't want AJ to earn $50 million. They hating on their own boxer. That's too many pounds for a lad like him. I mean, hey, man, that could be. I don't understand why you don't take retirement money. That's just retirement money. And anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That dude was a fraction of an inch away from all of this stuff going away. When he got knocked down by Klitschko, it almost all went away from him. For him. So get your money, son, because your chin is suspect. Just get your money. But, that's them. Will Magic Man at Mr. Boxing today. Yes, sir. Leonard. Lennox would have taken that fight, dude. You kidding me? Lennox would have been would have ran over there. I miss Mr. Boxing today. J Real 504 Music. What's good, my man? He said AJ's team is clearly ducking this fight. Negotiations with Parker was so simple. So how is it that Team Wilder offers AJ what he wants, but they still won't sign the deal? They get the fight, and they get the fight in the UK. I mean, if they would have just came with the same offer that they gave Anthony, that they gave Joseph Parker, the fight would have been done. That's obvious. Because I think it was a 30-60-40 or 65-35 deal for Joseph Parker. And they said, hey, man, just give him the same. If you would have given him the same deal that that they gave Joseph Parker, it probably would have been done. But they came with something that was ridiculous. Something they gave him a 12.5% with no upside. In effect. Oh, said DOG 215 says AJ isn't popular enough to charge 50 pounds pay-per-view. Hey, man, I hope not, because that's ridiculous. I like the fact that the UK cats get good money. Oh, Mark Stan said it's not 88-12 in the UK unless UK pay-per-view is off the charts for a Saturday afternoon. Hold on. Oh, it's not. But they didn't give him 12.5%. Deontay, what's his face, said that he thought it was a 100 million pound fight in the UK. That's what he said. I'm using Eddie Hearn's numbers, not mine. And he still believes that it is. But at the end of the day, it'll be his last one because they don't think that he can win. At least that's my take on it. How long have I been on here? 35 minutes. What's going on, Mr. Pierre? Fanon, hope you and the family having a great time. Plus, it was a beautiful thing getting those 2 kids out of the hood and sharing some life beauty. Yeah, hey, the kid is having a good time. And honestly, they're learning how to be kids, because it's like it's tough, man. You grow up fast. Guitars for you. AJ is supposed to call the shots. AJ don't want the fight, period. OJ, hold on. Why is AJ supposed to call the shots? It's two people. He did call this. Matter of fact, he did call the shot. He said, give me $50 million, I'll sign tomorrow. That was his shot. That's what he called. When you say that you're going to do something, you offer for something that ridiculous that he thought was ridiculous, and he gets it. That's it. What does he just want to call the shots for calling the shots? Like, hey, nah, I said that. Now do this. Now do that. Yeah, I mean, he said what he wanted, and he got what he wanted, and then he didn't keep his word. Duso9 said Hearn said it would break Tyson Lewis. That's over 100 million. Yeah, I mean, of course they believe that. It's a huge fight, man. Oh, AJ wants to fight, just don't want the fight that comes with it, or the right that comes with it. KO said, "What up, Fanon? What's good with you, man?" Let me see. Hey, what's going on, Marlo's Corner? St. Cruz and 50. Yeah, no doubt about it. 50 million does equal A side. Beverly Rose. Hey, salute chat. Beverly Rose. Notice the trolls aren't as active. Too bad. I was waiting to whip some fools in his wrench. Yeah, I gotta unleash them. Sorry, because there's been just dang near complete. Trolls are an endangered species over here, man. Miko says, for now, what are the UK guys saying? There's a bunch of UK guys saying that they see that Anthony Joshua's ducking. They're like, they can see that the dude doesn't want the fight. Just what we're saying. What's good, Olivoso? Hey, I'm still on the vacation, but it's real good, man. Antonio McCrae said, I'm convinced that AJ fans rather spend the rest of their lives living a lie than to accept the truth. It's tough, man. I can understand you not want your fighter to fight somebody that you don't think they can beat. That you got to worry. And I'm telling you, there's as far as the people on YouTube go, I'm not going to speak for whatever's going on in the other comment sections, but I have to believe that since the same people on YouTube are on what's going on Trap House Boxing, since I have to believe these cats are over there as well. Looking an idiot week after week it's hard. And I think they're just battening down the hatches, right? Like, for example, Eddie Hearn just got this $1 billion deal, right? Where he has more money than anybody's ever had in boxing for this deal with DAZN. But then he jumps out there a week later and loses a purse bid for Dillian White. You can't tell me that Dillian White fight wasn't going to be on DAZN. Since you know that Dillian White fight against Pulev was going to be on DAZN, then how in the world did he lose a purse bid with all those licensing fees that he has? Where is that? What happened? But they'll say, dead face with that humiliation, they'll just come up and say, hey, Eddie Hearn's just a smart businessman. He didn't really want to win that. He didn't really want to win it, dog. That $1 billion deal was to re-sign Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua ain't worth no $1 billion deal. He's supposed to have 32 fights. What's going on, Trans Boxing? Cass said UK fans bring a level of acceptance for coward I've never seen in boxing. AJ fans, not UK fans. Not UK fans. I am correcting the record. Not UK fans. Anthony Joshua fans are accepting that nonsense. H Money. What's good? What's going on with this? It said if Wilder was dealing with Tyson Fury, the match would sure happen for 9. Oh, it had been done. It had been done. It'd be done. That fight would have happened. No doubt about it. In my mind, no doubt about it. Exactly. Black Fight Fan said, TV said, and a $1 million purse bid at that. $1 million. You couldn't find, it's $1.2 million for your number 2 fighter, and you lose the purse bid. Now the funny thing is that he offered 800,000. So he offered 800,000. So I can imagine how this went. The first bid, because the low bid has to go first. The bid has to go up, right? 800,000. Sauerland did what 808. Then Eddie Hearn came in with 811, and then this dude jumped out there with 1.1 with the same $3, $111 at the end. You know that is a smack in the mouth, dog. That's a Masonic smack in the mouth if y'all ain't catch it. But it is what it is, man. But you know, he's got $1 billion though. Oh, AA says, thank you from the UK and respect all boxers. Fury ducks no man. No, Fury ain't ducking nobody, man. Tyson Fury's my dude, man. I can't wait till his fight. When does he fight? He's fighting some dude he's about to slap up is that in June? I gotta look at the schedule real quick. I think that's June. Let me see. Clarissa Shields, Billy Joe Saunders, Mon Murray, Josh Taylor, Victor Postal on June 23rd. Oh man, Miguel Burchelt is fighting Barrios. That's gonna be good. I don't care about seeing Mick Conlon. Manny Pacquiao. Okay, Sergey Kovalev. I don't see his fight up here. Dang, I don't see. Oh, Tyson Fury. Oh shit, that's next week. Excuse my language. He's fighting. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see this. Tyson Fury's fighting this. What's this? Safiri on June 9th. I will be watching. Yeah, everybody said June 9th. I always leave and y'all come back. I'm looking. I always have the answer when I come back. I'm looking forward to this, man. Fahim Sator, Tyson Fury is fighting the cruiserweight. Yeah, he is, man. But hey, he'll probably beat that. He's gonna beat that cruiserweight. But hey, look, man, he's been out of the ring 3 years, man. He's got to have some fights, man. You know, he's got to have some fights. That's just reasonable. I don't trust Roddick said I don't trust Fury. He could be washed. He could be. We'll see. We'll see after like 3 fights. I'll judge that after about 3 fights. JD Beast, do you think Wilder Fury will be bigger than Wilder versus AJ? No, I don't think so because there's so much nonsense. Anthony Joshua has actually grown this fight by behaving in the manner that he has. But I think it's a better fight. I think Tyson Fury versus Wilder is probably a better fight. A fight that I'm a little bit less sure of the outcome. Safirs or something like that. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Guitars for you. Oh, yeah. Maurice Hooker's on the undercard of that. Yep, I'm looking forward to that. That's right. Stray X said, Will Magic Man, what's up, sir? Okay, that's not for me. But what is up, Will Magic Man? It says Safiri's ranked 166 in the world. Yeah, he's going to get laid out. Boat Man, what's happening, man? How you feeling? Jason Meza, you know Fury will fight Wilder. He will. And that's why, I see when Trey X Boxing says Wilder will whoop Fury. Hey, man, we'll see. But I tell you this, Deontay Wilder won. Who did he beat? Was it Gerald Washington? Somebody he beat where Tyson Fury came over after he had beaten Klitschko, came over to the United States and jumped in Deontay Wilder's face. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Beverly Rose smacked you up, huh? Oh, Beverly Rose just threw you out. Wow. What'd you say, Mr. Roberts? Deserve such harsh treatment. What'd you do, man? What'd you do? I don't see. Oh, sleep with one eye open. Oh, come on, man. Sleep with one eye. I'm saying Hearn is putting Crawford to sleep for 9. Why are you blocking for that? Come on, St. Cruising. He's right. He's okay to be wrong. It's all right to be dead wrong. But hey, man, I'm a fan of. I like my man. I like Jeff Hearn. What's going on, Blank 90? How y'all feeling? 100 Boxing UK. Can you believe David Haye got 1.6 million US for fighting that Mark Demori, the YouTube boxer? Did he? Wow. I had never heard of that, man. That's some crazy amount of money for that. Fury is like a greased up deaf man from Family Guy. Why y'all don't like him, man? I don't see why y'all don't like Fury. What's not to like about the? There's only one Tyson Fury. What is wrong? What's there's? They said Tyson Fury may be done. He abuses. Abuse takes a toll. Yeah, you're getting stoned up. But he's had 3 years. He's had 3 years of not taking a lot of body to it. Oh, so that's a compliment to his footwork. Zach and Anonymous, Fanon, where you hear Lennox say that? Twitter, dude. Just go Google it, man. Google him, man. I think he said it originally on a Twitter. It's been on several different you can't trust a gypsy. Hey, man. Is Eddie Hearn a gypsy? Because if Eddie Hearn is a gypsy, then I would agree with you. He's far better than AJ. Yeah, that's actually the fight I really want to see. I do want to see but I don't think they'll make that fight either. I think they'll find a way to duck up out of that. That'll be a lot harder to duck out of. But what's going on, Blue Blood Sports TV? What's happening, my man? What is good in the hood? That's what's up, Moon Magic Man. Glad everything's well with you. Oh, he said 3 years of enjoying the dope. Is he like that? I mean, is it like that? I didn't know it was like, y'all acting like he's like Lil Wayne or something. Oh, UK 100 boxing UK Tyson Fury has 100 times better footwork when he was 350 than Joshua has right now. Yeah, no doubt about it. I just don't think Anthony Joshua is a special talent. I don't. Just being for real. I don't think he's a special talent. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, he just looks big. He just looks big. He looks like a big, competent boxer. But I don't think he doesn't look like that is not Mike Tyson. Okay? That is not Mike Tyson. That's not a young Mike Tyson right there. I don't think that's not a Lennox Lewis. He's a lineal champion. The man who beat the man Wilder and Joshua should be chasing him. 3 wins against chumps, and he will be highly regarded, highly ranked. Yeah, I don't think he's a lineal champ, but I know people say that. I have a well-established disagreement about Tyson Fury being the lineal champion, but the way that is commonly accepted he is, I don't believe he is, because I think that the reason that they have him as lineal champion is because they passed the lineal championship from Lennox Lewis to Vladimir Klitschko instead of passing it to Vitaly Klitschko, and I don't see any rhyme, reason, or rationale for the lineal championship to go from Lennox Lewis to Vladimir Klitschko and not to Lennox Lewis. I mean, not to Vitaly. Vitaly was the better fighter. Vitaly fought for the belt that Lennox Lewis held when Lennox Lewis retired. So I don't see it. But, people play funny games with things, man. Wow. John Kono said Anthony Joshua is the downgraded version of Frank Bruno. Dang, dog. That's steep. But it could be. He was a killer, wasn't he? Guitars for you. Fury can't take Wilder's punch, and I can't see him getting away from Wilder's punches for 12 rounds. No, he's going to get hit. Sharkskin, that 7, says this duckery is ridiculous. He is terrified. Turn down 50. Blood, Fanon, what up, though? What's good? Blood boxing up in here, man? Said downgraded. Fanon, AJ equals Michael Grant. Wow. I think he might be a little better than Michael Grant. But I think he would get that treatment against Lennox Lewis. Lowland Prophet said Anthony Joshua just needs a safe place, a hug. He'll be ready to talk. He does. He needs his comfy fire around his comfy AJ initials on fire around his imitation Ali jersey, Ali robe. Ridiculous. Yeah, that dude need to stop with that Ali stuff, man. You can only run from Wilder for so long. He said, Bomb Squad, real snowflake trolls. Hey, they're killing these trolls though. Sorry, seriously, I know there's some trolls out there. Y'all ain't gonna last long in this comment stream because it's just not for you. It's okay. You've got other kind of streams, but actually, some of those dudes can't do a stream because if they did do a stream, they get their page taken down for the stuff that they say related to other people. It's funny how streams work that way, or at least they get their streams taken down. Anthony Joshua, AJ could win the fight if he doesn't get hit for 12 rounds. If it's in the UK, he might be able to get knocked down and they would just call a timeout. You know what I mean? Lowland Prophet says, Fanon, release the protectors. All right. Oh, God, it's so irritating. I'll do it after this. He's UK's Jeff Lacy. Georgia Boy said he's UK's Jeff Lacy, Lacey, a hype job. Yeah, I'm seriously, I never saw anything in Jeff Lacy. And when people said he was going A running J, and when people said that that Jeff Lacy was going to go fight Calzaghe, it's like, what? First of all, I thought that he was too small for Calzaghe. Hey, what's going on, man? Much love in the Super Chat 78 Sports TV. What's good with you, my man? How you doing, man? I love the video of the Lions Den basketball community. I think you were dead on point. Anon 4 said he might get knocked out and they still call it a slip. Yeah, they would. They just say they would probably disqualify him for knocking him out. Something like that. You know, like, you know, he'll hit him, you know, they'll just hit him on the glove, he hit him in the back of the head, be dead in his nose. And as soon as he hits him, stop, back up, go to the other corner. Just is a fraud, man. The whole situation is a fraud, in my opinion. And Lacy was B level. Yeah, he was. In my opinion, he was. I never really saw anything in Jeff left hook Lacy. I knew he wasn't going to beat Joe Calzaghe. Ronnie, easy work. Let me see. John Oko, I never heard of Just Lacy at the time. And I don't know. Were they really hyping him up too much? I mean, he was out there, but I don't know, man. I don't know why people saw a whole lot in Jeff. Maybe it was the HBO. HBO might have been amping him up. I kind of saw Jeff Lacy in the same regard that I see Andre Berto. You know, a guy that is fighting a weight class above where he should be. I saw Jeff. I met Jeff left hook Lacy, and he's fighting at what 168. Didn't he fight at 168? He fought at 168, and he was smaller than Winky Wright. Because after the Roy Jones fight with John Ruiz, they were on the same plane as me, and I was like, dang, Jeff Lacy is smaller than Winky Wright. Hey, man, much love in the Super Chat, Matthew Valentine. Much appreciated. He said, God bless, keep telling the truth. Will we see this fight next? I don't know. I mean, some surprise can happen at the end of the, you know, I don't know. Kelbrook called Errol Spence Jr. Jeff Lacy 2.0. Boy, was he wrong. Yeah, now that's a big fear for these cats too, Black Fight Fan, because he just lost Kelbrook to an American that came over there and beat the brakes off Kelbrook. And now he's trying to feed Kelbrook to Jared Hearn. I heard he said that they were interested in a Kelbrook versus Jared Hearn. Dude will beat the brakes off of him, man. Oh man, much love in the Super Chat, Anthony Johnson. Dog, is you Anthony Johnson? Thank you, man. Are you gonna fight Deontay Wilder or not, Anthony? Ain't that what they call dude? Anthony Johnson. Tell me you did that somebody did that on purpose, dog. That is hilarious, man. Oh man. Hey, are you gonna fight him or not, though? Seriously, Anthony. Oh man, it's much love, man. Much love in the Super Chat, though, man. Seriously, kids out fishing right now, man. We got these kids in the 78 Source TV. You be happy, man. These kids we working with, they out fishing right now, man. In what is it, Chesapeake Bay? They're out fishing right now, renting some hooks and lines, and they went on out there, man. Damn, Anthony really gave up the money. Yeah, dog, but you know, I'll leave it alone, man. That's so funny, man. Brooks a fool. Book better stay away from that, man. For now, when AJ brought up the tricky refs in the U.S., I feel like he low-key told on himself and how they operate over there across the pond. I mean, oh, yeah, man. Thanks, 78, man. Yeah, they went out there today. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious what they're doing over there. That stoppage against Carlos Takam was ludicrous, dude. That was ludicrous. That fight had no business. He's going, see, here's the thing, too. I'm not counting that knockout because I think that was crap. That was going to go to a decision. So that's back-to-back decisions that dude just had, man. Bo one, man, much appreciated in the super chat. He said AJ doesn't understand that he has already defeated himself with all the procrastination and dishonesty. When he asked for $50 million, he opened his mouth and inserted his foot. Yeah, dog, and he could have just inserted the money in his pocket. Instead, he looks like a coward and a lion coward at that, man. But you know how they say there's no way that he could be scared. Scared of something, you know, he's scared of something. He don't want something. Because God dog, man, I bet you this. If they offered Adam Kornacki for $50 million guaranteed, he'd have been over here. Oh, really? Adam Kornacki for $50 million? Or what's his name? Better yet, Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs came up with $50 million guaranteed. For him to come over to the U.S. and fight in Vegas, he'd be there. He might say, well, you know, $50 million guaranteed and 60-40 of whatever's over the top, and I'll be there next week. Because he wouldn't feel like that would be easy money. But the most telling thing that I've heard out of that camp really was when Eddie Hearn said, why would you take massive risk for just a little more money when you can fight somebody with no risk? Why would I take a massive risk when you can fight somebody for no risk? That's just so obvious, man. Like, did you not know that there were recording devices around you when you said that? Beverly Rose said he's either scared of Wilder or scared of disobeying his overseer Eddie Hearn, or he doesn't have any leeway to do it. That's the other option, that he just can't do it. He doesn't have the right to accept it. And Barry Hearn and them pulled his card and said, look, you're an integral part of the decision-making process. In the last interview that I read, because in my videos, I will read the article, which is hilarious to me when people say, you know, cite your sources. Like, dude, I literally read the shit word for word, told you where the article was, and read it for you. And Barry Hearn said, as always, Anthony Joshua is an integral part of the decision-making process. Integral part. He didn't say that it is up to him. He said he's a part of the decision-making process, which means there's more than one person needs to agree to this fight. So it could be that Anthony Joshua's saving face because Anthony Joshua's really not running shit, which typically happens when you have a promoter, when you don't have the right to make your fights because you're under a promotional agreement. That could be it. But Anthony Joshua would have to come out his drawers and say that, dog. DOG 215 said, correct, Fanon. I read that too. Yeah, that's what he said. He said that when you read, you got to flip it over. You know what I mean? Just flip over what he said. He's an integral part. Well, who else is an integral part? Who else is involved in this decision-making process? Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn. They're both involved in that decision-making process. What, the manager? So what, is it like you get the majority vote? Who's the one that gets to say whether the fight's going to happen or not? I bet you it's Barry Hearn, because Barry Hearn is the chairman of Matchroom, whatever, and Eddie is running the day-to-day stuff. So if the dude who's the chairman says, look, I don't want this fight made, don't make this fight, Eddie, and tell Anthony, no, we'll give him something else, but we're not going to make this fight. We have promotional rights on you, and we refuse to participate in this. And if you try to make the fight, we're going to sue you for making it. And if you try to go with another promoter to make the fight, we're going to sue that promoter too. Dude could say that all day, dog. I mean, but Anthony Joshua's trying to act like he's Floyd Mayweather, but you can't be Floyd Mayweather with a promoter. You got a promoter. DOG 215, and I got the video from 4 years ago laying out AJ's path from Barry Hearn. Wow, man, can you give me that? I would love to see that. If you could email me or text that to me or put it here, I would love. Say St. Cruz say yes, Barry has control. I agree, man. I mean, come on. When he says he's an integral part, that's telling you that he's saying he's not up to him. You like my son. Yes, my son is an integral part decision making. He's an integral part of the decision making process of whether or not, what school he's going to go to. Like, I really want to know, do you want to go to this school or do you want to go to that school? But at the end of the day, he can't show up unless I sign and say it. He's a part of it. I am the decision maker. He's not the decision maker. And so maybe dude should just stop fronting and acting like he's got it, like it's even up to him. Because it's not. More than likely, it's not. Trey X Boxing. Oh, no, it's not. That's neat. Yeah. Oh, St. Cruz say yes, Barry has control. Somali Pride. What's wrong with these UK fighters refusing to come to America, afraid to lose that O? I mean, I don't even know if they'll be afraid to come. Man, these guys have been coming for years. That's why it's just Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. It's just matchroom boxing. That's not the UK. That's not UK fans, and that's not UK fighters because these guys come. They come over. They've been coming over for years. They don't do particularly well when they get here, with the exception of, oh, I got you. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that's you. Oh, let me make sure I can get this real quick. It's going to take a second. Oh, crap. Why do I keep getting this nonsense? I guess I got to go back. I'll figure that out later. Ooh-wee. Yes, Joshua will bravely duck. No doubt about it. Let me make sure. Black Fight Fan TV. Okay, you can send it to me again. Cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, but I don't think these guys, UK fighters, are afraid to come over. I think these guys will love to come over, man. That's good money. And a lot of them want to test their spears. I think Josh Taylor's going to do real good over here, man. I think Josh Taylor. Okay, I got it. Oh, this is line. Oh, yeah. Anthony Joshua is better than Lennox Lewis was at this stage of his career. What? Okay. He ain't better than Lennox Lewis is now. Tell you that. But okay, I got it. I'm gonna bookmark this so I make sure that I'll be able to see this. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. You always giving the good stuff, man. You always is showing me. Let me bookmark this. Done. Thank you, sir. I'll be watching that. Make sure I don't miss that or lose that bit of information. Thank you, sir. Povetkin is still on that exotic juice. Billionaire banker can afford it. Oh yeah, that billionaire dude's gonna get. They're not gonna beat them in a what do you call that? Purse bid. Katie J. Oh, Ali Dago 619 says, "Hey, Katie Taylor stops AJ." Yeah, see, man, this is a lot of dislike of your boy AJ. I know a couple of you cats. We got 300 people in the building, man. Let's hit the like, get the like buttons or the likes up or the dislikes up. Either one, I'll be cool with it. But see, for you guys that are out there in the UK listening, or out there, not the UK fans, the Anthony Joshua fans, or people that are, associated with him. Look, man, this is getting worse and worse, man. It's getting worse and worse. Liam McCulley said Fury and Joshua will take over the heavyweight division. Hey, Joshua got to get his belts, got to earn his belts from Fury. Because right now, dude's a paper champ. And that's for real. And I'm not even playing with that. And I'm not even trying to disrespect the dude. I'm telling you that the dude is holding all of Tyson Fury's belts. And so he should be post haste trying to fix that problem. Maybe that's what he's holding out for. Maybe, hey man, Anthony Johnson, use that lie. Say, you know what? These belts that I have really are not my belt. And Trey Bison, YouTube won't let me hit like on videos anymore. Is anyone else experiencing this? I don't know what that would be, man. You might want to check your browser, man. AJ will not be champion for much longer. Hey, man, he's going to get clocked, man. Oh, what? AJ Tyson just AA likes Tyson. Hey, man, you can go with the Tyson Fury stuff. I like Tyson Fury as well. Joshua knows something that we don't know. Yeah, it could be. That's clearly because I don't understand what that dude's doing. I got to just guess and suppose, like, why would a dude, not do that? But look, yeah, I'm about to cut up out of here, man. It's 2:00 where I am. I got to get some stuff, man. Oh, John Green said, man, AJ is hot garbage. Much agreed. But look, I want to thank everybody that showed up to the chat, man. We're definitely going to try to be back to like maybe the day after tomorrow. We'll be back. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Hey, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And that way we can be in the next live streams. It seems like people are starting to get notifications again. I didn't have anybody in the stream say that they didn't get a notification. So I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys showing. He said, hey, later, people. Cheers for the chat. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming in. And guys, hey, seriously, hit the like button on the way out and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you guys can participate in the next one. And with that, oh, Beverly Rose, still no notification. That's crazy. Dang. Well, we got to do what we can do. Appreciate it. Much love to everybody out there in the super chat. And with that, to everybody in the chat, thank you to the people in the super chat for supporting the cause. And with that, I'm out. Peace.